Jeopardy has scored a new champion in author Johanna Stoberock, who looked thrilled after winning Tuesday's episode. However, the contestants all tuned out on the correct Final Jeopardy response, leaving TV lovers stunned. Returning champ Dillon Hupp faced Johanna, a recently published fiction writer and adjunct professor from Walla Walla, Washington, and Ian Marquand, a retired broadcaster and state medical board executive from Los Angeles, California. Dillon, a development director from North Little Rock, Arkansas, who once won his state quiz bowl championship, returned with a one-day total of $21,999. Ken Jennings, 48, was impressed that all three players had the lead at different points in the Double Jeopardy round. Great game, all three of you, the 74-time winner turned host applauded. Johanna's correct response on the last daily double kept her in first place going into a tight race to the finish. Going into Final Jeopardy, she had $15,600, Ian $11,600, and Dillon had $10,600. Under TV history, it read, the 1980s Magnum Pie used a soundstage of this long-running drama that had just ended, and even referred to its lead character. Surprisingly, no one could guess Hawaii 5-0, which ran from 1968 until 1980, and lent its soundstage to the show from the clue. Dillon decided to bet it all from third place, so despite dropping a big $8,601, Johanna rode the wave and won with $6,999. She and Dillon had written MASH, which ended in 1983, barring it as a precursor, and was filmed in California. Ian wrote Mannix, which ended in 1975, and which Ken shaded he hasn't thought about in a while. Ken then explained to the three players, Magnum Pie was also shot in Hawaii, and you might recall it used the same soundstage where Hawaii 5-0 had been filming, and even mentioned Stephen McGarrett occasionally. Johanna looked absolutely thrilled being declared the winner and was gasping with joy. Despite her low score, her morale was high as could be. And while the internet loved seeing her be declared the one to beat, many people were bothered not one of them knew their TV lore. So easy. One Twitter user wrote, I can't believe not one of the contestants got Final Jeopardy. I'd be embarrassed. Another celebrated, no better ego boost than getting Final Jeopardy right when none of the contestants do. One Reddit user wrote, I found the final question to be an easy one today. I'm quite surprised no one got it. Another wrote, I blanked out and landed on Dallas. I couldn't pin down the years it ran. The named character had me wondering. Turns out it ran later than I thought. A third commented in the thread, today's Final Jeopardy was so easy. A fourth defended, I wrote down MASH as well, despite thinking to myself, wasn't MASH a comedy? Glad to see I was in good company with Dillon and Johanna. A fifth wrote, like two of the contestants, I said MASH. I knew Magnum takes place in Hawaii, and the correct response did occur to me as well, so it was a bit of a coin flip. Great game from all three players, but happy to see Johanna walk away with it. I think they were trying to think of a long-running show that ended about 1980 and decided to just write down something. One more wrote, when will this 1-3 game curse end? This month's been rough so far. There hasn't been a 4-day winner on Jeopardy since Stephen Webb's 8-day streak ended on March 16.